Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a beautiful weekend. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and log on to starfall.com. And once you're on the website, go ahead and make your way to our calendar. And once you're on our calendar and you see that big play button, go ahead and press play.
Yippee! It's
May 2020.
Let's make a calendar.
Okay, and then once that sparkly green arrow appears in the bottom right corner, go ahead and click on that. And we're going to do the days of the week.
Sunday,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right.
What day of the week is it today?
What day of the week is it today? Yeah, it's Monday.
Great job.
Today is Monday, May 4th, 2020. Okay, let's go ahead and click on that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And now we can
Fill in the missing day and date.
fill in the missing day and date. So we just talked about how it's Monday. So go ahead and drag Monday over.
Monday,
And yesterday was the 3rd, so that means today is the 4th.
4th. Great job.
Okay, and then once you get those filled in, go ahead and click that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And now we can
Mark any special days this month.
mark any special days this month. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with our official holidays. So tomorrow, Tuesday, May 5th, is 2 holidays. So the first holiday is Cinco de Mayo, which in Spanish means the 5th of May. And this celebrates the Mexican army's victory against the French army trying to invade. So we're going to go ahead and put a smiley face on Tuesday, May 5th, 2020, because that's going to be Cinco de Mayo. And then there's also another holiday tomorrow. And this year, it falls on, so Tuesday, May 5th, is also Teacher Appreciation Day. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that when we get to our social story. I know I kind of covered it in our last video on Friday, but I'm going to go a little more in depth about it today so that maybe if you want to do something nice for some of your teachers, you can. So I'm going to go ahead and put some stars on Tuesday, May 5th, 2020, because that will also be Teacher Appreciation Day. Okay, and then let's jump to the next week, and Sunday, May 10th, 2020, will be Mother's Day. So this is the day that we appreciate anyone who is either a mother or is like a mother figure to you. So this could be your own mom, or maybe one of your friends' moms who you're really close with, or even like your grandparent or someone else's grandparent. We just celebrate all the women who you feel have been a mother-like figure to you. So maybe you can start planning for that, to do maybe a homemade card or something, and something sweet like that, something from the heart, because I know that moms really appreciate those homemade gifts. So I'm going to go ahead and put a smiley face on Sunday, May 10th, 2020, because that will be Mother's Day. Okay, and then so the week of Mother's Day, there's no holidays. So we're going to go ahead and jump to Monday, May 18th, 2020. This is a holiday that's celebrated not in the United States, but in Canada. So Canada is the country that is north of us, or the country that borders the northern part of our country. And this is the day where in Canada they remember Queen Victoria, and she, I believe, if I remember correctly, was queen way back when for about 63 years. So that's a really long time.
Victoria Day.
So she must have been a really awesome queen for her to get a day named after her. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Monday, May 18th, 2020, because that will be Victoria Day in Canada. Okay, and then the last official holiday in the month of May is Monday, May 25th, 2020. That will be Memorial Day. And on this day, this is the day when we remember anyone who's served in our armed forces or military, anyone who's died serving for the military, and we also like to appreciate those who are still serving within our armed forces and military. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Monday, May 25th, 2020, because that will be Memorial Day. And I'm pretty sure that will also be a no school day because we normally do not have school on Memorial Day. Okay, so I've marked the official holidays, but we have some birthdays this month. So, let's see, let me rewrite this. Adam. So Adam has a birthday this month, which is super awesome because I know he's been very excited about it and looking forward to it since like January. So here we have it. January, February, March, April, now we're in May. So Adam's birthday will be on the 21st. So let's look at that. So it'll be a Thursday. So Thursday, May 21st, 2020 will be Adam's 13th birthday. So let's go ahead and put a slice of birthday cake on Thursday, May 21st to celebrate Adam. And since it's a Thursday, I'm really hoping that we can do something special since we normally have our class Zoom meetings on Thursdays. Maybe we could do something special for Adam on that day. And I think that would be really nice. I know he would really appreciate it. Okay, so Adam has a birthday this month, and I have a birthday this month. So on Friday, May 29th, 2020, that will be my 26th birthday. So I'm going to put a slice of birthday cake on Friday, May 29th, 2020, because I will be turning 26. All right, so you can continue marking whatever special days you would like, but I'm going to go ahead and move on by clicking that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And now I can
Choose a picture for your calendar.
choose a picture for my calendar. Okay, so I believe I chose the girl reading a book in the park last time. So I think I want to choose the boy who's daydreaming about playing baseball today. So you can pick whatever picture you would like, but this is going to be my picture today. All right, and then once you have your picture chosen, go ahead and click that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And hooray, we finished calendar. So let's go ahead and transition to doing our weather. So go ahead and type in Chico weather into Google. And remember, we only use this first bit of information here. So let's go ahead and take a look at our temperature first. So let's make sure that there is a blue rectangle around temperature right here. So temperature, precipitation and wind. So temperature is that first one, and then you'll see our temperatures throughout the day. Okay, and then since we're on temperature, let's go ahead and make a blue box around Monday in the bottom left corner. So right here. And if you have that blue box around Monday, I'm going to draw it for you. So I have my box, and then I have MON, which is short for Monday. And then I have our weather picture for the day. And this is one that we know very well. Seems to be the only weather that we've been getting in Chico. But it's the picture of the sun with some clouds partly covering it. And then we have our two extreme temperatures. So we have our highest temperature of the day and our lowest temperature of the day. So I'm seeing the temperatures 83 degrees and 53 degrees. Okay, so if you have your blue box around Monday, it'll look like that. So imagine that's a blue box, and we have MON, which is short for Monday, our weather picture, and then one of these is going to be our highest temperature of the day. Which will that be? Will it be 83 degrees Fahrenheit or 53 degrees Fahrenheit? Or, if you want to think about it, which one is closer to 100? Yeah, so if you said 83 degrees, you are correct. So let's see where that falls on our temperature scale. Okay, so we should be able to find 80 really easily because it's nice and big. And we know that it's not going to be more than 85. So we're going to start at 80 and just count up 3. Because 80 plus 3 is 83. So 81, 82, 83. So we are in that warm temperature range. So it will be warm today. All right, so if 83 degrees is going to be our highest temperature of the day, that means that 53 degrees will be our lowest temperature of the day. So let's see where that falls on here. Okay, so same here. So 50 is really easy to find. It's nice and big. Boom. And then we know it's not bigger than 55, so let's just count up 3. So 51, 52, 53. And we are in that cool temperature range. So most likely tonight it will be cool. Okay, so now my next question is, what type of weather are we going to have today if this is our weather picture? It's one that we know really, really well. So if you said partly cloudy, or in this case Google is saying mostly sunny, but it means the same thing, you're correct. So it will be partly cloudy or mostly sunny, however you want to look at it today. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and check out our chances of precipitation. So let's make sure we have our blue rectangle around precipitation. So we did temperature, and so now we're on that middle rectangle. Precipitation, you'll know you're there once you see our blue line with our chances, our percentages of precipitation today. But what do you notice about our blue line? That has been very common also in the weather that we've had. So if our blue line is straight across like that, what does that normally tell us? Will we have rain today, or will we not have rain today? Yeah, so usually it tells us we will not have rain today. But we're going to double check and look right up here where it says precipitation, humidity, and wind. We're going to look up what percentage is after the word precipitation. So Precipitation. Then I see 0%. So our blue line is accurate. We are not going to have any type of precipitation today, so it will not be raining today. Okay, so let's now check out what our wind is going to look like today. So let's make sure we have our blue rectangle around wind right here. And you'll know you're there when you see those arrows with our different wind speeds throughout the day. Okay? And then, so to find the average wind speed, we're going to look up here where it says, we just looked at precipitation, then it says humidity. We're going to ignore humidity. We're going to go down to wind and see how many miles per hour will be our average wind speed. So, WIND is wind. And then I see 6 mph, or the wind will be 6 miles per hour. So that's like a nice light breeze. So it won't be too crazy of a wind, but you will notice a light breeze probably throughout the day. So that might feel nice with the heat that you will be experiencing today. Okay. All right, here's my eraser. So now let's go ahead and compare and contrast today's weather, so Monday's weather, with tomorrow's weather, so Tuesday's weather. So let's make sure we have a blue box around Tuesday down here now. And when you have your blue box, so here's the blue box, then we have TUE, which is short for Tuesday. Then we have a weather picture that is very similar to what we have been experiencing. It's the same weather picture for today. So it's the sun with a few clouds covering it. And then I see 85 degrees and 56 degrees. So if you have your blue box around Tuesday, it should look like this. And we're only going to look at our weather picture and our highest temperature tomorrow. So my next question is, will 85 degrees or 56 degrees be our highest temperature tomorrow? So if you said 85 degrees, you are correct. So let's go ahead and look at where that falls on here. So we should be able to find 85 easily too, because it's already marked for us. Not as big as 80, but 85 is marked, and boom, here we are. We are still in the warm temperature range. So it will still be warm tomorrow. All right, so now let's check out our weather picture. So what type of weather will we be having tomorrow if this is our picture? So if you said partly cloudy, you are correct. So it'll be the same weather that we are having today, except a couple degrees warmer tomorrow. Okay, so now that we've found out more information about Monday's weather and Tuesday's weather, let's write it on the board as if we were in our classroom. So today will be a high of 83 degrees and partly cloudy. And tomorrow will be a high of 85 degrees and also partly cloudy. So here we go. So today, high of 83 degrees Fahrenheit and partly cloudy. Tomorrow, a high of 85 degrees Fahrenheit and also partly cloudy. So there we go. Okay, so we are done with weather today. You can go ahead and continue to look at any other weather images or information that you would like to look at. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to our social story portion of our morning meeting. And instead of a typical social story like we would normally have, I told you that we would be talking more about Teacher Appreciation Day. That way you can be prepared in case you want to plan something special for one of your teachers. So, I'm going to just read a little bit more about Teacher Appreciation Day, and then I'll post this link when I upload this video to the Google Classroom. That way you can reread it if you miss something. Okay, so here we go. Teachers play a critical role in educating and shaping children's lives, the future leaders of countries all over the world. So that's you. They're talking about all of you. So you are the future leaders of this world. So it's our job to educate you and help you be as successful as you can be. While there can be teachers that are notably not so good, good teachers are generally kind, patient, hardworking, dedicated, and understanding professionals that mold children's lives in a positive direction. Many people entrust their kids to teachers, and they affect their lives on a daily basis. That is why there is such a day called Teacher Appreciation Day. And it says we can read more to learn about it, so we're going to keep reading. So the history, a little bit about how Teacher Appreciation Day became a holiday. Teacher appreciation has a long history in the United States, so that's our country, so the United States, that's what we live in. Political and educational leaders began discussions for a day to honor teachers in 1944. In 1953, Eleanor Roosevelt persuaded the 81st Congress to proclaim Teachers' Day. So, if you don't know, Eleanor Roosevelt was Teddy Roosevelt's wife, so he was one of our presidents back at this time, and she persuaded, so Congress is a big group of people in our government that helps to create laws and policies and rules and all that type of stuff for our country. So she persuaded this group of people to create a special day for teachers. So this group of people, so they're called Congress. So Congress declared March 7th, 1980 as Teacher Day. The National Education Association continued to observe Teacher Day on the first Tuesday in March until 1985, when the National PTA established a Teacher Appreciation Week as the first full week of May. So, it was originally, the first Teacher Appreciation Day was back in March, but then a group called the, National PTA. So PTA stands for Parent Teacher Association, I believe. So this national group decided that they would create a full week. So technically, this whole week is Teacher Appreciation Week. And Teacher Appreciation Day is the Tuesday of that week. So the NEA, so the National Education Association, which is another group of people that helps to do things for people in education. The NEA Representative Assembly then voted to make the Tuesday of that week Teacher Day. So, the first full week of May, which is what we're currently in, is Teacher Appreciation Week. And then the Tuesday of that week is Teacher Appreciation Day. Teacher Appreciation Day, also known as Teacher Day, is observed on the Tuesday of the first full week in May. This day is part of Teacher Appreciation Week, which is the first full week in May of each year. So this happens every year. The National Education Association describes Teacher Day as a day for honoring teachers and recognizing the lasting contributions they make to our lives. The NEA yearly hosts contests for students and adults in thanking the teachers that have inspired them to be the best person they can be. People in the community have understood the need for Teacher Appreciation Day for some time. Okay, so that was a little bit about the history of how this week and then specifically tomorrow became Teacher Appreciation Week and then tomorrow's Teacher Appreciation Day. So, I know that might have been a little dry and boring, but we're going to get to now how to celebrate Teacher Appreciation Day. So, when it comes to celebrating Teacher Appreciation Day, there are plenty of things that you can do to show that you care. The world really is your oyster. You can be as creative as you like and do something uniquely special for the teacher you want to appreciate. If you're looking for a great way to appreciate your favorite teacher, then take part in the NEA Thank You video contest. You don't have to do this. This is just a suggestion. You create a simple video of you saying thank you to your teacher, explain why they have inspired you, and post it either on your social media or through the NEA main website. So this is telling you if you want to do the video, you don't have to. This is telling you how to. I don't expect any of you to do this, but it would be very sweet, I think, if you wanted to maybe create a video to then email to a teacher that you appreciate, and a video of you saying how much you appreciate them. That would be really nice, but you don't have to go post it on anything like what they're saying. And then, let's see, if you want to get in contact with your favorite teacher through social media, so it probably won't be social media, but through email or like an online platform, and have it and chat with them, see how they're doing, and then do them the kindness of thanking them personally. Even years later, you can get in contact with old teachers and thank them for the positive impact that they've had on you later in life. So this is just basically saying that it would be really sweet if you wanted to reach out to one of your teachers that you appreciate and want to thank. You can basically write them an email or do whatever you'd like, but explain why they're important to you or why you appreciate them, and you can send it to them. And I know a lot of teachers would really appreciate this if you did this, or even send out an email saying I appreciate you. And then, so some of you might not realize now, but years later when you're out of school, you're going to think back to your time in school, and you're going to think about a few of the teachers, or maybe all of the teachers, depending on the type of teacher you've had. But chances are it will be a few teachers who had a really positive and important impact on your life. And so those are typically the teachers that made a big change in your life and really helped you through something. So reaching out to them even years later when you don't have, like when you're not in their class, would still be really sweet too. And I do this too. I know there's a few teachers from when I was in school that I still reach out to and let them know how much I appreciate them and what they've done for me and what they taught me. Okay, another way to show a teacher that you appreciate them is to create a scrapbook. You can write an essay on the things that you enjoy most about the time that you spent with the teacher and how they helped you. You can talk about the qualities that you appreciate in them and what they helped you learn. And you can put special care and attention into creating a scrapbook that looks beautiful and will last for a long time. For instance, you could laminate all of the pages and make it more robust and attractive. This is another really extreme example of what you can do to show a teacher you appreciate them. No teacher is going to expect you to create a scrapbook for them, but if you would like, this is giving you ideas of how different ways you can show a teacher you appreciate them. Some people are also showing their appreciation by phoning in. They're using dial-up services and creating a collection of audio recordings from various people who shared that teacher. And then they're using the service to forward the message to the teacher. So this is like saying that you can send a voice recording saying how much you appreciate a teacher and why they're important to you, and send it to that teacher. So in summary, Teacher Appreciation Day is an essential event for keeping the spirits of teachers high. It's not the most straightforward job in the world, but those that work in schools often find that they have okay, we don't need to read that part. Let's see. Showing appreciation, however, reminds us all that it is a tough job and helps kids in school right now. The more energized their teacher feels because of your happy words, the better will be your children. That doesn't really, this was a, I don't think they proofread this sentence before they wrote it, so this doesn't make sense. But anyways, in summary, it's saying that teachers really appreciate when you show them appreciation. And it helps us continue to feel good about what we do to help you. And so, I know this might have been really boring to some of you, but I just wanted to kind of give you a little more information about what Teacher Appreciation Week and Teacher Appreciation Day is, and how, and different ideas of how you could possibly reach out to a teacher and let them know how much you care. So like I said, I will post this on our Google Classroom as well, or when I post our morning meeting video. So that is all I have for today, but we have more fun things to talk about tomorrow, because tomorrow is not only Teacher Appreciation Day, but Cinco de Mayo. So we'll have another fun social story, because it won't be a traditional social story. It'll be more information about Cinco de Mayo and different ways that holiday is celebrated. Okay, so that is all I have for today, but I hope that you all have a beautiful day. It looks really beautiful outside, so maybe get some fresh air when you get a chance, after you finish your work, of course. And don't forget that we have our Zoom chat at 11 tomorrow, so I hope to see that you all there. But other than that, have a wonderful Monday. Bye, everyone.